Alright, we are live. I need to figure out what I want to shiny hunt. Probably the superior line. Oh wait, we can do Palafin. We don't have shiny Palafin. Let's see, what else is around here? We already have that. Doug Trio, we already have. Okay, so this is one option. We have, let's see, do we have anything over here? We already have those. We already have a bunch of Charmanders, but this is rare. Okay, so it looks like just the Palafin is what we're gonna do. Open up chat. Okay. All right, getting up to the outbreak. Let's go ahead and use Greninja. Let me see, maybe I should use, do I have any flying Pokemon? I think my boxes are pretty empty. Yeah. I'll go Koraidon then. It's gonna be a very awkward picnic reset. If we can get 2 of these, the next one I want to do is the Snivy line. I've been doing a lot of shiny hunting off stream. Is this even considered the outbreak, or is it this group over here? All right, starting to go down. That's good. I should probably get a Gyarados to shiny hunt in the water. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see, today's the 21st. Okay. You know, I think next stream, I should actually get onto my Black Myth Wukong playthrough. It's kind of just sitting there. All right, let me catch this Gyarados real quick. All right, he wants to be difficult. Okay, and then we can use some EXP candies to get him up a bit. I guess first we'll see how much damage he actually takes from, let's see. Okay, he's good like this. Okay, so now we have the minimum amount, so we need to go make a sandwich, most likely up here. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting reset. All right, so we save the game here. Picnic. Cucumber pickle. I think this is the recipe. Ooh, this kind of cutting it close. All right, this should be it. Okay, perfect. All right, so how are we gonna do this? Oh. Okay, never mind. I thought that was a shiny for a second. It was just the shading. Okay, so I guess we... Let me just double check. Yeah, okay. I guess we just swim away and then swim back. Maybe that's what we do. And then we swim back or fly back. Oh, that's a shiny quillfish. Not the shiny we were hunting for, but we will take it. It's always funny how that happens. That's happened a few times. All right, shiny number 1. Hopefully Palafin shines for us over here. Okay, not seeing a shiny. So we fly away. And then we fly back. I do still need Marini. Is Toxapex in Pokemon Champions? I need to check. Okay, no shinies here. Time to reset. I am planning to give away a bunch of shiny Pokemon. I just need to figure out how to go about doing that. Because if a lot of people show up, it's going to be complicated. Da, da, da. Oh, we got shiny Palafin. Nice. 4 minutes into the sandwich. All right, we need one more. One more shiny Finizen, and then we can go hunt Marini and Toxapex. Actually, let me go ahead and no, it's fine. All right, come on, come on, come on. 5 minutes, 2 shinies, not bad at all. Okay, no shinies here. When I was shiny hunting off stream, there was a. Let me see if I think I still have it. It was, I think it was this. Yeah, I almost walked away from a shiny Snorunt. Like I already have a bunch of shiny Snorunts from ZA. But I was trying to get a shiny Citadel and Cititan. So I went and I was about to reset. And I turned around and I just almost missed the shiny Snorunt. That's why you always want to make sure you look behind you before walking into a town reset. Because Pokemon will spawn behind you. Especially with the Switch 2, now that it can handle a lot more Pokemon. You're going to get a lot more spawns. So it's going to be, one, easier to get shinies just because you're going to have more Pokemon on the screen, but potentially easier to miss them as well. Okay, let's reset. Oh yeah, I still need to try and get a Bruxish. Maybe I do that next. Okay. Reset. I've been very fortunate to only like fail because I have like I think I'm at like 730 shinies, something like that. In terms of my shiny living decks, and then a whole bunch more shiny. Like I probably caught over 1,000 shinies, and I've only failed like I think 3, 4. One was Petalil in Legends Arceus, just because you can barely tell what the shiny is, and it was in a group, so when it sparkled, I couldn't tell. And I started throwing Pokeballs, and then it just ran away. And like an idiot, I forgot to save beforehand. And then one was an Orthworm. It spawned, and I went to go after it, but it was like, oh, I think that's no, it's a Shelter. It was like inside the town area. So when I went to go and get it, I ran into town and it reset. So I lost it, and I forgot to save beforehand as well on that one. Overall, not too many shiny fails, luckily. There were a few shinies that luckily I did save beforehand. There was a shiny Sandy Shocks that I accidentally killed, so then I had to reset. And then there was a shiny Alolan Muck that used, I think it was Memento, and killed itself. But luckily I saved beforehand and was able to catch it. All right, this second shiny is being a little difficult compared to the first two that we got pretty quickly. Okay, still nothing. I guess what I can do before I end stream is maybe I can just give away this shiny Quillfish. I already have one for my living decks, and I think I have an extra already in my Pokemon home. So we'll see. Maybe at the end of the stream, I'll see if anyone's interested. One, two, 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 two. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Okay, it's looking like another reset here. Okay, another reset. We just need one more. I gotta switch to just to play this game better. Love the way his little feet pedal, so cute. Yeah. Yeah, it's insane how much better Scarlet and Violet is on the Switch 2. Like, it feels like a whole different game. The only downside to the Switch 2 being so good, so obviously, like, it makes shiny hunting easier and better because you have so many more Pokemon on your screen. But funnily enough, because the Switch is so good, it kind of there was a certain method with the outbreaks where I think it was like only 15 Pokemon would appear on the screen at once. So whenever you were shiny hunting, you would just count. And then once you see 16 Pokemon, you would know there's a shiny. But now with the Switch 2, you can no longer do that little method. Because way too many Pokemon show up. It's like 20 something. I am currently shiny. Oh, Cramorant. Yeah, I just didn't feel like being on camera today. So I put a picture of Cramorant from Pokopia. I've done a couple Pokopia stuff on my channel. I rebuilt. Yeah, it's actually suffering from success. I recreated a few Pokemon towns in Pokopia on my YouTube. So I recreated Pacific Log town from Hoenn. I recreated Four Tree City again from Hoenn. And I recreated Ekrutik City from Johto. And then I did a couple other stuff in Pokopia. So if anyone's interested in Pokopia stuff, feel free to take a look. Let me know what you think. My latest video was my own unique town build. Oh, that's a shiny love disc. I already have one of these, but we'll take another one. Yeah, Hoenn is one of my favorite generations. All right, that's shiny number 3. And so far, 2 of the shinies I've gotten have not been the actual Pokemon I'm shiny hunting. We got Quillfish and Love Disc as our extra shinies. Yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to when like the regulations change, because Pokemon Champions is my first VGC experience, so that's been kind of cool. I did a challenge on my channel. Nice, got to Master Ball with Mega Meganium. Yeah, so I got to Ultra Ball 4 And then I was like, okay, I'm kind of tired of using Mega Charizard Y. So I created a challenge for myself where I can only use shiny Pokemon that I have hunted in Pokemon Champions. So if I don't have the shiny version of that Pokemon, I can't use it. And then I was, on top of that, I was doing the auto team builder. So from Ultra Ball rank 4, I was using the auto team builder to just give me 6 Pokemon, and I couldn't change any of the items or the Pokemon that were given to me. And then I would do like 5 matches and climb up to master rank doing that. So I did manage to get to master rank using the auto team builder function in Pokemon Champions. The last randomized team ended up going on like a 6 win streak, I think. So I'm planning to do the same with single battles, the battle spot singles. Because I haven't touched battle spot singles yet. Yeah, Master is right after Ultra. Also, I dig the name, Mr. Pokerus. Yeah, that's hard. The team builder doesn't always cook. Yeah, it definitely doesn't. But it leads to some funny interactions. Let me see if I have a screenshot still or if I deleted it. I may have deleted it. Okay, yeah, I think I deleted it. So I randomly got a no problem, Mr. Pokerus. I randomly got a Choice Scarf Ditto from the Auto Team Builder, and I had a Mega Camerupt on my team as well. So I ended up getting into a battle, and I Mega'd my Camerupt, and they had a Mega Glamora on their side of the field, and I was able to use Ditto on the Mega Glamora. So I had 2 Megas on my side of the field. It was pretty crazy. Yeah, Mega Frostlass is great. That's like one of the main Pokemon I was using for a while. Oh, there we go. There's the shiny. The last one we need. All right, shiny number 4. But yeah, Frostlass was like the main Pokemon I was using. It's so good. All right, so we have both of our shinies for that. So now I'm trying to remember where. I think it's over here. Thank you, thank you. Well, now we can actually play Palafin in Pokemon Champions with a shiny. So over here are I think it's Bruxish that spawns potentially, or maybe it doesn't. We have a few. I think I need a Psychic Sandwich. Okay, let's pivot. How about we go? Let's go down. Where is it? Let's see if the water sandwich works. Over here. Because a bunch of Wingles. It's going to be a bit difficult to see because the only difference is the blue turning into green. This might be a tough place as well. How much time do we have on our sandwich? We have 8 minutes. Let's see. What other water Pokemon can I shiny hunt? I'm thinking Marini. Because I already have a bunch of the other ones. Unfortunately, we're on Scarlet, so we can't shiny hunt the Paldean Tauros, the water version. We have Bruxish, Marini, and Toxapex. One second. Sorry, guys. I am currently hunting in Scarlet. I've been really into Nuzlocke runs lately. Yeah, I definitely want to. So Golisopod, I already do have a shiny for. It's in my Pokemon home at the moment. We're gonna see what else we can shiny hunt with this water sandwich. We might need to do a poison sandwich. Appreciate the sub there. Thank you, thank you. All right, so don't really have a good spot to shiny hunt the rest of this time on this sandwich, so we'll just go here. Because I know there's a few Marinis here. There's a few Palafins, Wiglets, Slowpokes. I think we can do a poison sandwich next to try and get a shiny Marini. Lapras, I do have a Lapras. Actually, you know what? Now that you mention it, we can just try and go for like a lucky Seal or Dugong. And Lapras is in the area anyway, so if we get another Lapras, then so be it. Seal is a little difficult to see though. I wish Seal's shiny was better. It's not very noticeable. Like let me actually look up a picture of shiny Seal. Shiny Seal. So it looks like it turns like into bluish, right? I never got into shiny hunting as much. I have a few over the gens I've carried over through home. I think I got like 10 or so organically, and that's from playing since Gen 1 and never really looking. Yeah, I didn't really start shiny hunting until like I did it a little bit in like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. But Legends Arceus, I would say, is like the first game I really started pushing for shiny hunting. Is there a video I can watch or someone you recommend who really dives into how to shiny hunt on Scarlet and Violet? So one person I've seen, there's actually quite a bit. So there's there's Philly Beats You. He's like a pretty huge content creator on the Nintendo side and Pokemon side. He has guides on like every single type. Like he has a playlist on his channel for the base game, the DLC, where to shiny hunt all the Pokemon or certain Pokemon, how to craft a sandwich. So definitely recommend him. There's also Welcome Carino. Hopefully I said that right. So yeah, Philly Beats You, and then there's another content creator called Panfro Games where he uploads some shiny hunting stuff, and I've used both of their videos from time to time to try and locate where to shiny hunt something. When I love and hate Legends Arceus, the combat feels icky, but I love everything else. Yeah, Philly Beats You. It should be like, I forget. I think he has 1 million subs. I forget. But yeah, if you type that in, you should find it. If you do like Philly Beats You, shiny Pokemon, shiny hunting, he has a playlist for Scarlet and Violet. And then Panfro Games is another one. I only have one video on my channel regarding shiny hunting, really, for Axew. There's a location, especially now that you have a Switch 2. There's a location for Axew that I located, and I couldn't find any videos online about it. The second one, Panfro Games. All right, we got like 4 minutes on this sandwich. All right, let's see if we can find a shiny Lapras for Shadow. Let's see if we can get one to spawn. We have a water sandwich, so it might be a bit tougher compared to the ice sandwich. I think this is the location where they tend to pop up about a lot. Boom, 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 boom. Day's been going well. We got 4 shinies today. I uploaded my Pokopia village video. Yeah, things are good. I'm currently living in Japan at the moment. I have a idea for a series on the channel. I went and bought generations 1 through 5. I bought Japanese copies of the games, and I kind of want to go through every generation before Gen 10 releases. I want to go through every generation in Japanese as a way to practice my Japanese a bit more, because like I can speak Japanese, but it's not the best. Like it's like elementary level. Definitely can't do my previous job in IT in Japanese for sure. So it's a bit too hard. But yeah, I bought Fire Red and Leaf Green. I bought Fire Red. I bought Heart Gold. I bought Emerald, Platinum, and I think Pokemon Black or White. I forget which one. So I have the first 5 generations. Luckily, I can play Platinum and Heart Gold on my 3DS. I don't have a capture card for it because back in the day I wasn't really a content creator, so I never got a capture card on my 3DS, and it's way too expensive now to try and get that done. And then I'm having my mother send me my Game Boy Advance from back home so that I can play Fire Red, and Emerald. So yeah, I'm planning to do a series where I go through the entire Pokemon franchise in Japanese. And I think Sword and Shield, since they're on the Switch, I can just make another, I have like another account where I can just start a Japanese playthrough. The only one that is rough is Sun and Moon, because the 3DS was region locked, so I might just have to emulate that one just to not spend money on a whole Japanese 3DS. All right, so let's go ahead and... Oh yeah, for Finizen, if I remember correctly, you need to evolve it in someone else's... All right, so I am going to need some assistance. Let me see, where, let me go into the, let me go here. So I'm gonna need some assistance leveling up or evolving my Finizen because I need to be in a union circle. So if there's anyone available to, let's see, union circle, form a group. So yeah, if anyone here is available, I have the link code here. And if you can join up, that would be appreciated. I can level up my Finizen. And as a thank you, I can give you a shiny Pokemon that I just caught that I don't need. I appreciate that, Vixer. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Do a lot of people mess it up? Boom, 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 boom. All the time. All right, let me use this moment to grab a drink real quick. I'll be right back. Just like 5 seconds. All right, I'm back. All right, loading in. Appreciate that. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so the next one we're gonna shiny hunt is going to be Marini. I think that's gonna be what we're shiny hunt next. So once we get this finished and evolved, thanks to Bakester for helping us out. Oh wait, I just realized I'm in offline mode for some reason. I always forget to go online on Scarlet. Okay, so now we're online. Now we form a group. Okay, here's the new link code. You should be able to connect in this time. You might need to double check on your side as well, connecting to the internet, because you think it would automatically like connect for you, but it does not. And then I can actually update my shiny living dex. So I am, let's see. Okay, with Finizen and Palafin, we are at 761. So I have 319 to go. The code is okay. I'll type it in chat. See if that actually goes through. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. If you don't see it in the chat, let me know, and then I can just say it. Okay, so it is 9 capital S, capital X, and then 1 JY. So the first 3, 9 S, and then X. What's up? Okay, perfect. I'm assuming that's you, Bakester, right? Maddie? So the first one we were shiny hunting for was Finizen, so that we can get the evolutionary line. And we got 2 other shinies in the process, Love Disc and Quillfish, that I already have. And then the next one we're going to shiny hunt is going to be Marini and Toxapex. This is the first time I've done Union Circles since having this game. Okay, so I can go ahead and level up my Finizen. One more should do it. All right, perfect. You actually found one person who plays Scarlet and Violet on his live streams. Appreciate that, Ricky. All right, we got Palafin. Let's make it learn Flip Turn so that we don't have to deal with using the VP in Pokemon Champions. All right, perfect. Let me see. How do we trade on a Union Circle? Are we able to trade in the Union Circle? Or does it have to be through the Poke Portal? All right, well, if you want a shiny Quillfish or Love Disc, let me know. I can trade it to you for helping me out. Poke Portal link trade. So yeah, if you want a shiny Quillfish or Love Disc, let me know. So Love Disc doesn't evolve into Milotic. That is Feebas. All right, so the code's just gonna be, I guess we'll do it backwards. 0987653. So go ahead and put that code in, 0987653. So Love Disc was the like heart-shaped fish. It's like a yellow kind of gold shiny color. And then Quillfish is pink. Bum 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 bum. Zero 9876543 is the code. So I don't have a Corphish. You mean Quillfish? Because yeah, I can give you the Quillfish, but it's not a Corphish, unfortunately. Bum 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 bum. But yeah, if you want the quillfish, just yeah, the like porcupine fish. Okay, go ahead and go to the Poke Portal and go to link trade, and then you put 098765543 as the link code. Zero 9876543. Huh. Okay, let me search again. Okay. All right, here you go. You can give me whatever. I already have all the Pokemon for living decks. So anything that you don't want, you can trade over. You can enjoy this shiny quillfish. Yeah, I think maybe I had to like leave and then go back and do it. I hope they give male Salandit an evolution. All right, appreciate the help there. This is my own shiny Salandit. I have like 8 or 9 male male shiny Salandits. It's actually insane. All right, I'm gonna disband the group so we can go shiny hunt Marini. I appreciate you for the help, Vixer. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the location for Marini, which should be over here. And then we're gonna make a poison sandwich. Let's see what it takes for a shiny poison sandwich. No problem. I appreciate the help. Poison is all right. Come on, game. Poison is green pepper. Okay. Yeah. So if you want Axew, because Haxorus is such a sick shiny, it's a black shiny. Definitely check out my Axew shiny hunt video, and I think you will definitely get your shiny Axew pretty quickly. All right, so now poison sandwich, we need to do cucumber pickle and 3 green pepper, salty and a sweet. And if you're ever in need of Herba Mystica, if you're not aware, that's like the best things for shiny sandwiches. There's usually streams on like Twitch that are like running 24 hours a day where they have like guaranteed Herba Mystica. So if you ever need one, you can just hit one of those streams up and farm a bunch of Herba Mystica. Okay, so this should be poison sandwich. Sparkling encounter and title, perfect. Oh yeah, that's a lot of spawns. So I can just go over here and do this town reset. Let things spawn in. I might need to like run around. Yeah, it's so many spawns. This is the beauty of the Switch 2. So in the DLC, I think is I'm pretty sure it's the DLC. I forget. Yeah, I think it's the DLC where you unlock the ability to fly. I think it's the second DLC maybe where you unlock the ability to fly. I forget. It's been so long. Yeah, it's really nice. It definitely helps a lot too with shiny hunting some of the water Pokemon. Because there's like, for Finizen, you can't really picnic reset. So you have to like run out and reset the pile of Pokemon. So flying is nice. Because then you also avoid running into Pokemon in the water. You can just fly over. So this shiny hunt might take a bit longer compared to the other ones since this isn't an outbreak. But ideally, hopefully we get both of them in this one shiny sandwich. I'm also now realizing I don't think I saved before this sandwich. So one of the tips for making a sandwich is you always want to save beforehand. Because if you spend 30 minutes and you don't get a shiny, then you kind of just lose the resources. So then you can always just reset your save and try again. I just kind of forgot to do that. But at least if we get one shiny, then that's fine. That is true. That is true. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I've noticed sometimes that it feels like you kind of need to run around to make more Pokemon spawn in. For some reason. So if ever it looks like there's not a lot of Pokemon, definitely worth like running around a bit. It kind of depends on the location. The Axew location that I have on my channel, you don't really have to move. You can just sit down and a bunch of Axew will spawn. Your 400 dex is about to be outdated. Yes, the DLC adds a bunch. Let me actually look. I think it's like in the 700s. Because let me see. So your shiny charm still works. So the Kitakami dex is 200 and then the Blueberry dex is 240. There is some overlap, but overall I think it's like 700 plus total Pokemon in Scarlet and Violet. So yeah, as long as you have the shiny charm, you don't have to like catch the whole Pokédex again just to get a shiny charm in a DLC. The good thing is though, one of the DLCs does give some of the Hisuian forms, so you can get Cleavor from one of the DLCs, so you can actually shiny hunt Cleavor in Scarlet if you don't feel like doing it in Arceus. You can get all of the starters in the DLC, which makes shiny hunting some of them a lot easier compared to breeding hunting, Masuda hunting. You just have to like, there's a whole like system where you have to like farm points. Like here you see these are like quests, and you have BP, which is part of the like Blueberry Academy. And it costs 3,000 points to increase the spawn pool of certain biomes in the DLC, and it's 4 sets. So there's 4 biomes, and each biome, when you upgrade it, unlocks certain starters. So that's how I shiny hunted like Score Bunny, a bunch of other Pokemon. Yeah, Score Bunny, Oshawott. What else? I got a few Chimchars, even though I got a bunch from Arceus. They are like rare. Like you can shiny hunt them. Like maybe after this shiny hunt, I'll go ahead and shiny hunt Snivy just to show you. But they are rare. Like they can. Let me see. I think I might still have it here. Yeah. So as you can see here, right? Here's a Charmander. Here's a Charmander outbreak. Now these are the starter outbreaks are really rare. But I already have like a bunch of shiny Charmanders from Legends EA. So I don't really need to shiny hunt it again. But yeah, it's nice. So with Scarlet and Violet, you can get every single starter from generations 1 through 8 to spawn in the DLC area so that you can shiny hunt and not have to Masuda breed. You still need to Masuda breed the Gen 9 starters. That's like the only way to really shiny hunt for those. But you can at least get the previous 8 generations to shiny hunt, which is pretty cool. I still need to unlock 2 more biomes for some of the starters. Probably work on that off stream. Come on, Shiny Marini. Because I'm pretty sure Toxapex is also in Champions. I'm still hoping for a Salazzle outbreak so I can try and shiny hunt. I have too many male Salandits. I just want to I just want a female Salazzle. There is an outbreak, but I think it's pretty rare. And you could like just constantly reset your outbreaks using the like time change method. But sometimes that's just annoying and I don't feel like doing it. I think my record for one stream and catching shinies was like 12. My luck was insane that stream. I thought I saw a shiny for a second, but it was just one of the kids' shirts. Oh, I was shiny hunting in Let's Go Pikachu a few days ago. Let me actually show it. It was actually pretty funny. I was like in Discord with a friend of mine, and we were watching WrestleMania. So I wasn't paying attention. And I was just like AFK. And the shiny Rattata just ran into me. I was so surprised. I like look over to the screen and I'm like, oh, that's a shiny. Nice. Really wanted to be captured. I guess I should be looking over there. For real. Like I've even had I think I have a clip of it as well. So let me check. So I was shiny hunting for Alolan, Doug Trio, and Diglett. Let me see, is it here? Yeah, so this is right after, right? I just make the sandwich. Sparkling Power Ground, Encounter Power Ground, all that good stuff, level 3. So I make a ground sandwich. And then I'm like, okay, let me turn around. Let me go into the cave so that I can shiny hunt Doug Trio. And there's just an Alolan Executor just hanging out right in front of the cave. Like, I wasn't even hunting for Alolan Executor. Like, I already have one. A few of them, actually. Come on, Marini. Yeah, Alolan Executor is probably the funniest Pokemon. Especially playing on the 3DS when we first got introduced to Alolan Executor. Like, he wouldn't fit on the 3DS screen. The whole top of his head would be cut off. It was so funny. Bum, bum, bum. coming in on 20 minutes. No shiny Marini yet. May have used all of our shiny luck on the Finizen. We need to at least get one. We'll be happy with one. We can always do another sandwich. And if we don't get it, we can honestly just even do the time reset and try to get a outbreak. I'm just looking for like a pink Marini. I kind of want to try something. I want to check this area over here. Like in the water. Okay, it doesn't seem like this area is any better. All right, we'll go back. Shiny Marini, where are you? Please bless us with your presence. All right, we got 7 minutes left. If we don't get the shiny, we'll do a few time resets. See if we can get any other outbreaks that interest us. You're not a bot. You're doing giving away Pokemon automatically if you want to join. All right, no problem, Trade Loop. Appreciate the offer, but I am good. I already have a living dex, and my shiny living dex, I prefer it to be Pokemon that I've shiny hunted. Bum 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 bum. This Marini's being difficult. Shine. At least one is fine. Yeah, non-mass outbreaks, I think the odds are like 1 in 1,000 and something. So mass outbreaks are definitely the preferred method. Or unless they like spawn like crazy and you can just run around, there's some hunts that it's actually better to do that versus the picnic reset. It's looking like we are not gonna get a shiny Marini. It's not looking good. We got 4 minutes left. Three and a half minutes. Three minutes to go. All right, less than 2 minutes to go. I've gotten a few shinies right at the end of a sandwich, so here's hoping it happens again. All right, 1 minute left. Probably got like 2 more resets. $20 seconds. All right, this is gonna be the last one. Last reset here. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, no shiny. So we can just close out. I'm pretty sure. And then we'll do one more shiny hunt, another 30 minutes before we call it a stream. Oh, okay, I did save it. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll do a little reset here. All right, let's see what other mass outbreaks we have. We already have Hoppip, we already have Young Goose. We already have Oinkalone. We already have Carkle. We have that one. We already have Lotad. We already have those 3. Alolan Executor we have. And Seadra we have. So we reset again. So this is how you make it so that outbreaks reset. Because I think it's every 24 hours. So if you don't see anything that you want to shiny hunt, just go into your game. Oh, perfect. We got Marini outbreak. Just the outbreak we needed. And we can probably do a nice and quick town reset for this. So we'll definitely be able to shiny hunt this very quickly. Okay, let's put Gyarados in the front because Palafin's a little slow. Alright, so we'll get this outbreak down to the lowest amount. And then we'll go make a sandwich. And then we can probably just do a bunch of quick town resets. You know what? Let's go ahead and give it like 5 of these. No way am I playing the game, it's so old. Well, there's still some shiny Pokemon I don't have, so. And the game is much better on the Switch too, so it makes shiny hunting a lot easier as well. You get a lot more Pokemon spawns. I mean, if you think about it, this is still technically the current generation. It's gonna be the current generation until Gen 10. I'm hoping Gen 10 is like early. Yeah, for sure. I'm wondering if Gen 10 is gonna be early next year, similar to how Legends Arceus came out, or if they are actually gonna make us wait until November 2027. Because I think right now this is going to be the longest time in between generations ever. And I'm all for them. I'm all for them taking their time. But I feel like November would be so long to wait. Unless they want Pokemon Champions to be the thing in between. But hopefully it's an early next year thing. It already looks much better than the first Scarlet and Violet trailer. Like, just the water difference is actually pretty insane. I've always been a water starter person. Oh yeah, I know it's a VGC side thing, but I'm saying like in terms of like overall Pokemon stuff. Because right now, like Legends ZA is pretty much done, right? So right now we only have in the recent times, you know, we have the Fire Red and Leaf Green. We have the XD Gale of Darkness on the GameCube emulator. And then we have Pokemon Champions. But yeah, I feel like there has to be, unless they have like another spin-off in between. I mean, we have Pokopia and stuff, but in terms of like mainline game, I find it hard to believe that we're gonna have to wait until November 2027. That feels too long of a wait. You didn't enjoy Zia as much? I enjoyed it. Like, I didn't mind the different, like the real-time battle mechanics, but it definitely did get old quickly. The DLC for that game was such a grind fest. I'm so glad it's over. It's like I got all the shinies I needed to get from ZA, so I never have to touch that game again. And luckily I didn't even buy it. I bought the DLC, but my friend let me borrow their copy of Legends ZA, so I saved like $60. Oh shit. Okay. So there's not much left from the outbreaks. So let's go ahead and make our sandwich. Go save. Just in case. Let's take a look here. Okay. And then we can just do some quick and easy town resets. All right, our last shiny hunt of the stream. We should at least get 2 shinies. I really liked Arceus. The battling I didn't really like as much because it was so weird. Like the amount of damage certain Pokemon were doing made no sense. But I liked the catching. And I think Legends Arceus still has like one of the top final battles in the Pokemon franchise. Like up there with Red and Cynthia. Primarily a VGC player since X and Y. Nice. Yeah, I was always a singles person, like using the Smogon, the unofficial rule set or the fan rule set. But I've been enjoying VGC since getting into it. All right. And if I... Okay, yep. We can just do this. It shouldn't take us too long to get a shiny, I think. Maybe I should do it from over here. I'm just gonna double check this. I don't think it's shiny. No, okay. I saw a bit of pink and I thought it was the shiny. This zoom in feature is really nice. If we don't get a shiny from this, our luck is horrible. 5 minutes in. Boom, 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 boom. Still nothing. Come on, Marini, come on. Come on. Man, sometimes it's difficult to see with the Scarlet and Violet water. Pushing in on 10 minutes. Still no shiny Marini. Pretty sure that's not a shiny. No. Nope, 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 nope. And I would have imagined I would see a shiny by now. Especially with the town reset. Looking for a pink head. I want to check something. Okay, no. I thought we reset over a shiny for a second. "11 minutes in, no shiny. What is our luck at the end of the stream?" How do you feel about champions as someone who's primarily VGC? Champions. Oh, there goes the shiny Marini. Perfect. Get over here. Come on, float up. Float up. Okay. Okay. Let me I should probably false swipe. You know what? Let's just throw this out. Let's see. All right, we need one more. One more. Yeah, that was very obvious when it showed up, so we don't have to worry. You love every regulation set that doesn't have a meta legendary or pseudo legendary threats. Yeah, I've been seeing highlights and stuff from like previous regulations of like Urshifu and back in the day when Mega Rayquaza and Primal Groudon and Kyogre were possible in one battle. Yeah, Garchomp is always tried and true. I've been having a lot of fun with Hisu and Zoroark every now and then, because he was one of the randomized Pokemon in my auto. Oh fuck! No, I just failed a shiny. Ah, he popped out right at the end. Well, I guess I can upload that shiny fail. That is unfortunate. Shiny fail on stream. It's like, why did he have to spawn right when I was already resetting? I didn't have time to turn around. Well, I was talking how I haven't failed a bunch of shinies, so guess I kind of jinxed myself there. Well, in the next 13 minutes, we should be able to have one more spawn in. Okay, there we go. Another one. Whoo! All right, redemption. Okay, so now we have two of these, so we don't need to shiny hunt anymore. We could have had. All right, so what's another? Let me see. We have. All right, we have 11 minutes left, and let me check, because I think I already have most of the poison shinies. So for the last 11 minutes, we might just try and get a female Salandit. But let me just double check. I already have Gulpin, Krogan, Grimer, Toxicity, Seviper, Stunky, Venonat, Varoom, Glimmick, Glamora, Quillfish. We have Spinarak, Ekans, Bellsprout, Coughing, Tentacool, Oddish. We already got the Alolans over there. Okay, so that was pretty much the last poison Pokemon I needed outside of Salazzle. So we are going to go. Where is it? I'm trying to remember where the hell it is. It was like somewhere up here. Let me check 1 second so I'm not wasting time. Alfrenada Cavern. No, there's another one. It's like I was at this location before, shiny hunting Tauros, but I've already forgotten where it is. Okay, so we can try the cave. I've never been to this cave area. We've got 10 minutes left. See if we can get lucky with the Salazzle. Oh, we're getting a bunch of toxicities though. Ooh. I guess we can do like a picnic reset. I feel like a better sandwich would probably be a fire sandwich. So I might do this. Maybe I'll do this shiny hunt off stream with a fire sandwich. Because at least here you do get the occasional Salazzle spawn. There's the one cave in another area that is only Salandits, so it's a lot tougher. But good thing we were able to get that second shiny after failing the other one. And if I reset over a shiny Salandit, I'm not too worried about it because I have so many. Maybe I should go a little bit higher. It would be really cool if we can somehow get a Salazzle, shiny Salazzle to spawn. Hello, Marco. I'm doing good. I thought that was a shiny Salazzle for a second. I was about to freak out. So like for a second it looked white. Let me see. Can you see if they're male or not from here? No. All right, 3 minutes left. Probably won't get a shiny Salazzle or Salandit, but overall, got what, six shinies on stream? Not too bad. Yeah, like the shine from this distance makes it look like it's shiny, but it's actually not. It messes with your eyes. Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna do a fire type sandwich here. Maybe off stream, before I go to bed. Because it is almost midnight over here in Japan. All right, last picnic reset. $25 seconds left. Let's go flying around. All right. Oh, there goes that for the shiny sandwich. Let's go ahead and evolve. All right, so let's fix this order here. So we got the Finizen, then Palafin, then the Marinis. Let's go ahead and evolve this. All right, one more XP candy. All right, time for our shiny Toxapex to end the stream. There we go, shiny Toxapex. Whoops. All right, perfect. There we go. Added 4 shinies to our collection. All right, so that's it for the night. I appreciate everybody for stopping by. Keep an eye out. I usually try to stream every day, or at least 5 times a week. A mixture of Pokopia, Champions, and shiny hunting. Yeah, appreciate y'all for stopping by. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.